September baseball, Field of Dreams. Let's get this thing going. We have got some interesting games coming up. I know Illinois is trying to help, well, them in San Francisco trying to chase down Vegas. So I've got one of those to highlight. So we'll play that game here on the 3rd. But let's get September going. San Fran needs to keep winning. Illinois needs wins, and they need Vegas to lose. And San Francisco doesn't get a win. Washington does. Lancaster a winner. They are now only 3 back of Southside for that other playoff spot. And Crystal Lake, Greg Maddox gets his 20th win as they shut out Lehigh. On to the 2nd. Southside at Gary. Southside gets a win. San Francisco a winner. Carolina loses. Vegas heads into Illinois, and Illinois beats them. Are you kidding me? We'll do the 3rd. We'll do that game. Crystal Lake. Crystal Lake's been beaten up on Lehigh in the last month or so. Northwest 7-0. Chicago a winner, and Lancaster. So on to the 3rd we go. We will play Vegas and Illinois. Illinois now only 2 games back. Chicago gets beat by Beantown. LFG, David, you bet. Gary beat Southside. Carolina a winner. Lancaster a winner. Lehigh this time gets by Crystal Lake, and Northwest over Manchester. So let's see these two teams. Illinois, the team of next year, actually competing this year. Who knew? Mario Soto, an ex-Lizard who went over to help
Pitching
this
for
team
Illinois,
out.
Mario Soto.
Welcome
Play
in,
ball!
Carlos.
Clemente line to left center, 1 out. DiMaggio popped to first, 2 out.
Strike 3!
Winfield struck out, 3 out. Pitching for Vegas,
Strike 3!
Herb, score. Mantle struck out, 1 out. Hornsby doubled off the wall in left center. Passed ball, Hornsby to third.
Ball 4!
Maris walked. Gehrig line to short, 2 out.
Strike 3!
Robinson struck out, 3 out. Cepeda fly to left, 1 out.
Strike 3!
Howard struck out, 2 out.
Strike 3!
Jones struck out, 3 out. Lopata grounded to third, 1 out. Weaver grounded to first, 2 out. Brandt fly to deep right, 3 out. Foul ball dropped by C. Edmonds doubled off the wall down the third base line. Bear Alls grounded to third, 1 out. Mazeroski fly to shallow center, 2 out. Clemente grounded to third, 3 out. Roland grounded to third, 1 out.
Strike 3!
Mantle struck out, out at first, 2 out. Hornsby fly to deep right, 3 out. DiMaggio line to left, 1 out. Winfield pop to third, 2 out. Cepeda singled on the infield. Cepeda stole second. Howard line to second, 3 out.
Strike 3.
Maris struck out, 1 out. Gehrig fly to deep center, 2 out.
Ball 4.
Robinson walked. Lopata grounded to first, 3 out. Jones doubled off the wall in left center. Edmonds intentionally walked.
Strike 3.
Veralls struck out, 1 out. Wild pitch, Jones to third, Edmonds to second. Mazeroski lined a single between third and short.
Strike 3.
Jones scored, Edmonds to third, Vegas 1 Illinois 0. Clemente struck out, 2 out. DiMaggio fly to deep center, 3 out. Weaver line to first, 1 out. Brandt grounded to short, 2 out.
Ball 4.
Roland walked. Ball.
Pace. Strike 3.
Mantle struck out, 3 out. Winfield fly to center, 1 out. Cepeda fly to left center, 2 out.
Strike 3.
Howard struck out, 3 out.
Ball 4.
Hornsby walked.
Foul ball. Strike 3.
Maris struck out, 1 out.
Strike 3.
Gehrig struck out, 2 out. Robinson grounded a single between first and second, outfield error, Hornsby to third, Robinson to second. Lopata grounded to second, 3 out. Jones hit a solo homer to right, 347 feet, Vegas 2 Illinois 0. Edmonds fly to right, 1 out.
Dead ball.
Veralls hit by pitch.
Poop.
Mazeroski grounded to short, second to first double play, 3 out.
Strike 3.
Weaver struck out, 1 out.
Poop.
Brandt doubled to left center.
Strike 3.
Roland struck out, 2 out.
Strike 3.
Mantle struck out, 3 out.
Strike 3.
Clemente struck out, 1 out. DiMaggio fly to deep right center, 2 out. Winfield line to third, 3 out. Hornsby line to third, 1 out.
Strike 3.
Maris struck out, 2 out. Gehrig popped to first, 3 out. Cepeda lined a single between third and short.
Pace.
Cepeda stole second. Howard fly to shallow left center, 1 out. Jones intentionally walked.
Ball 4.
Edmonds walked, Cepeda to third, Jones to second.
Two.
Veralls lined a triple down the first baseline, Cepeda scored, Jones scored, Edmonds scored, Vegas 5 Illinois 0.
Holy cow!
Clemente fly to deep left, 3 out. Robinson doubled off the wall down the left field line. Lopata lined a single to center, Robinson to third. Weaver grounded to third, Lopata to second, 1 out. Brandt fly to deep right center, 2 out.
And Vegas holds off Illinois. So let's head back to the fourth. Let's take a look here. So Illinois is still 3 back. Northwest heads into Gary and beats Gary. Lehigh gets by the Union Stewards. Illinois loses, not what David wants to see. Manchester, kind of an upset there over Southside. Lancaster gets a win. Now Vegas hosting Chicago. Chicago comes in and beats them 9-3. Gary in the nightcap gets the best of Northwest, and San Fran a winner against Philly. Lehigh and Union Stewards. Lehigh, Pete Alexander, 25 wins. Illinois back in winning ways. Manchester 7-6. Lancaster shuts out Crystal Lake, and Chicago shuts out Vegas. And let's take a look at what we've got so far here. Vegas, 1-game lead over San Francisco. Lancaster and Southside now tied. How about Lancaster making a comeback here? Crystal Lake and the Union Stewards have fallen down. Now it's a Lancaster Southside September to watch. Washington and Philly, 6-4 win for Washington. Southside gets a win. Crystal Lake a winner. Lehigh beats Lancaster. That helps Southside out. Chicago now heads into Illinois and beats them. Gary a 1-game, 1-run win. San Francisco keeps winning. Vegas needs a win, and they get it. Lehigh and Lancaster. Lancaster. Illinois up in Chicago. Manchester beats Gary. Excuse me. San Fran a winner. Vegas a winner. Washington a winner. Southside and Union Stewards. So after the 8th here, we'll check things out. Illinois coming in to play Vegas. Philly a winner. Southside wins. Chicago, Manchester, and Illinois. Mario Soto beats early win this time. Let's take a look at who's hot, who's not. Chicago, again, they're always on the winning side with streaks. San Fran is on a 4-game winning streak. Beantown a 4-game losing streak. Illinois 7-3 in their last 10. Right now, let me get back. Check my mic here. We've got a tight race there. Vegas, a half game lead over San Fran, 2 over Illinois. Those are going to be some good games to feature. Gary, Southside has creeped 2.5 back of Gary for second place. Wow. Keep an eye on that. The 9th, Carolina winner. Union Stewards beat Lancaster. Crystal Lake usually beats the heck out of Lehigh. This time Lehigh gets a win. Chicago loses to Beantown. Manchester clobbers Northwest. Philly beats San Francisco. And Southside beats Gary. So Southside's a game and a half back of Gary. Might have to feature one of those games. In fact, I think we will. Carolina shuts out Washington. Lancaster a winner. Lehigh beats Crystal Lake. Beantown almost gets it done but loses in 14. Manchester a winner. San Francisco keeps on a losing, and Vegas wins. That's good for Vegas. So here we go on to Gary and Southside. Let's see these. Dave Steed in
Pitching for
action.
Southside, Eddie, blank.
Play ball.
This Polo Grounds 4 is a homer park for sure. It's like should have a home run
Garcia
derby
bunted
today.
for a single.
Two.
Roush bunted out to first, Garcia to second, sacrifice, 1 out. Krabith grounded to second, Garcia to third, 2 out. Gibson grounded to short, 3 out. Pitching for Gary, Dave, Stud.
Big cow.
Sheffield popped to second, 1 out. DeCinces hit a solo homer down the right field line, 273 feet, south side 1 Gary 0. Goldschmidt fly to deep right, 2 out. Jackson fly deep down the right field line,
Strike
3
three.
out. Wilson struck out, 1 out. Robinson grounded to first, 2 out.
Ball.
Powell walked. Charleston line to second, 3 out. Lynn fly to right center, 1 out.
Ball.
Wagner walked.
Two.
Goslin fly to shallow right,
Balk.
2 out. Balk, Wagner to second. Rose fly to deep center, 3 out. Aparicio grounded to third, safe on an error. Garcia grounded to first, Aparicio to second, 1 out. Roush grounded to the pitcher, 2 out. Krabith fly to very deep left, 3 out. Montero flied shallow down right field line, 1 out. Sheffield struck out, 2 out. DeCinces grounded to third, 3 out.
Poop.
Gibson grounded to third, 1 out.
Strike three.
Wilson struck out, 2 out.
Strike three.
Robinson struck out, 3 out. Goldschmidt lined a single over short. Pitch out. Jackson grounded a single between first and second, Goldschmidt to second. Lynn fly to very deep right, Goldschmidt to third, 1 out. Wagner lined a single up the middle, Goldschmidt scored, Jackson to second, south side 2 Gary 0. Goslin walked, Jackson to third, Wagner to second. Throws fly down the left field line, sacrifice, Jackson scored, 2 out, south side 3 Gary 0. Montero doubled off the wall down the third base line, Wagner scored, Goslin scored, south side 5 Gary 0. Pitching for Gary, Dick, Hall. Sheffield intentionally walked. DeCinces popped to first, 3 out.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Powell walked.
Strike 3.
Charleston struck out, 1 out. Aparicio flied shallow down left field line, 2 out. Garcia grounded to second, 3 out. Goldschmidt fly to deep left center, 1 out. Jackson grounded to the pitcher, 2 out. Lynn doubled to left center. Wagner doubled off the wall down the first base line, Lynn scored, south side 6 Gary 0.
And Southside went ahead and hit the fast forward button on that one. Southside comes away with a win. So they should be, what, a half game back? Let's take a look. So Southside is a half game back of Gary. Wow. What has been going on here as far as the streaks? Lancaster 8-2, looking pretty good here. Southside has won 5 in a row. Gary's lost 4 in a row. Ouch. Northwest at Manchester. Northwest, a 1-run win. Illinois. Illinois is getting back into their rightful place into the draft lottery, I think, here after this loss. Beantown, a winner. And Lehigh over Crystal Lake. So on to the 12th. Gary and Lehigh. Gary gets a win. They need it. Illinois, a winner. Manchester beats Crystal Lake. Philly, a winner. Union Stewards, a winner. Chicago, a winner. Northwest beats Lancaster. And San Francisco and Vegas might have to do one of these games, although Vegas now has a 3.5 game lead. We move on to the 13th. And maybe we'll do one closer to the end of September. I don't know. You let me know, David. I've got some time here today to kind of just move through, and let's put a knife in this thing. What do you think? Bring on the postseason so those that are in the postseason can figure out how to manage their games, and those that aren't can sit here and cross their fingers and hope for a high draft pick. Gary beats Lehigh. Illinois gets a win. Maybe they're not out of it. Chicago blanks Carolina. Manchester a winner. Vegas is winning now, so now it puts San Francisco about 4.5 back. Beantown. Union Stewards over South Slide, and Lancaster a winner. Go up to the 16th and take a look at some of these games here. Lehigh over Gary. Illinois gets a win against a good team. Lancaster a winner. Manchester spoiling Crystal Lake's chance at a comeback. Vegas beats Philadelphia. San Fran keeps losing. That's going to hurt them. And Washington over Chicago. Chicago at 100 wins now. Actually, I think Chicago we thought was, what, a 115 plus win team. They may not get there. Let's see. Don't think they can actually now. 15th. Beantown. Lehigh shuts out Northwest. Illinois loses. Southside just keeps on winning. Union Stewards a win. Washington. Gary over Lancaster, and Vegas keeps on a winning. So We're halfway through the month. Do we have any races that matter? Right now, Vegas pretty comfortable over Illinois. Southside worried about Lancaster. They're only 2 back, so we'll take a look at those 2 teams here as we get closer. We got San Francisco over Beantown. The dog's barking like crazy here. Union Steward's a winner. Lehigh a winner. Illinois a winner. Illinois is not out of it. Chicago wins, and Gary beats Lancaster. Southside gets beat, and Vegas just keeps on winning. Carolina. Can Vegas catch Carolina for second? That might be something to look at. Union Stewards over Gary. Southside gets a win. San Fran. Chicago. Manchester a winner. How about Crystal Lake? They win. They're pretty far back right now. And Vegas keeps winning. On to the 18th. Southside and Lehigh. Southside winning. Illinois. Crystal Lake. The problem with Illinois is Vegas won't lose. Carolina. Lancaster. Vegas keeps winning. Philly, a 4-3 win, and Gary beats Union Steward. So right now, Southside 3-game lead over Lancaster, Vegas 6-game lead over Illinois. So there may not be much drama here left the last couple of weeks of September. Always good beating MV, whether his team's good or not. Illinois, look at this. They just won't go away. San Francisco gets a win, but Vegas hasn't lost yet. Gary gets a win. Vegas beats Carolina. Vegas is on a roll. Beantown a winner. Union Stewards a winner. And Lancaster beats Southside. So on to the 20th. We'll feature this game, Southside and Lancaster. Could be a good one. Union Stewards, Lehigh, Illinois, Chicago, Crystal Lake, Carolina finally ends Vegas's winning streak. And let's take a look at this Southside Lancaster game. If Lancaster can win, they'll only be a game out of the playoffs. And this is the defending champion fighting Amish.
Pitching for Lancaster, number 34, Roy Halladay.
Play ball. Ball four.
Sheffield walked.
Strike three.
DeCinces struck out, 1 out. Goldschmidt grounded to short, second to first
Strike
double play,
three.
3 out. Pitching for Southside, Eddie Plank. Wayner struck out, 1 out. Harper grounded a single between first and second. Harper caught stealing second, 2 out.
Ball four.
Jackson walked. LaJoy grounded to second, 3 out. Jackson grounded to second, 1 out. Lynn grounded to second, 2 out. Wagner lined a single up the middle.
Pave.
Goslin hit a 2-run homer to right center, 385 feet, south side 2 Lancaster 0. Rose grounded to third, 3 out. Hoyer grounded to short, 1 out.
Ball four.
Shang walked.
Two.
Murphy flied to shallow left, 2 out. Yount grounded to the pitcher, 3 out. Montero lined a single between first and second.
Strike three.
Sheffield struck out, 1 out.
Strike three.
DeCinces struck out, 2 out. Goldschmidt hit a 2-run homer down the left field line, 401 feet, south side for Lancaster 0. Jackson grounded to second, safe on throwing error.
Two.
Lynn singled on the infield, Jackson to second. Wagner grounded to short, 3 out. McInnes lined a single between third and short.
Two.
Wayner grounded to the pitcher, second to first double play, 2 out. Harper lined a single up the middle. Jackson lined to second, 3 out.
Oh, I thought this one was over. Sim it out, and look what happened. We missed an instant classic, a ninth inning walk-off by Lancaster. My impatience got to me. So, wow, big win here by Lancaster. On to the 21st. Manchester at Lehigh. Oh, it's always good beating that Manchester Red Bull team, even if it doesn't matter. Illinois gets a win. So Illinois 5 games back, but Vegas has not lost. So South Slide gets that win back. So now they got that lead back to 2. Crystal Lake a winner, Washington a winner, and Chicago beats San Fran. Vegas heads into Beantown. I think Vegas has got that locked down. Vegas might catch Carolina for second. Who's going to get the home field advantage between those two? Manchester beats Gary. Gary is awful close here. Used to have second locked up. I don't know what the hell's going on. Chicago a winner. Vegas keeps winning. Manchester beats Gary. Oh my God, Carlos, I'm sorry about that. You're only a game ahead now, and Manchester just beat you on the road. World's turned on its head. San Fran a winner. What the hell? 25-0. This could be the worst beat we've ever seen. Soto gives up 14 earned. Wow. That's the worst performance I think we've ever seen. Look at these batters. 6 for 7, 5 for 6. What the hell happened in this game? Lehigh, you can thank me later. Southside and Gary for beating Lancaster there. Southside a winner. And Philadelphia. So we have 1 week to go in the season. Let's take a look at this. Vegas can catch Carolina. I mean, we'd have to see Vegas lose out and Illinois win out. But I guess mathematically, I don't know. Gary and Southside and Lancaster all close. What do we have? Philadelphia and Washington. Philly gets a win. Vegas keeps rolling. Manchester beats Gary again. Oh my gosh. Crystal Lake. Carolina a winner. Illinois beating Chicago. What the hell's going on here? Lancaster shuts out Lehigh, and Southside with the win. San Fran a win. Washington a winner. Lancaster gets with. This is some tight stuff over here. Gary now in the third playoff spot, and they lose again. Another one-run loss to Manchester. This has got to make MV's day, Carlos. Oh, Southside gets to it. So Southside now a game and a half up has second place. Gary is falling. Beantown over Vegas, and Crystal Lake beats Lehigh. Washington, Illinois, Lancaster takes a loss. Lehigh keeps getting beat. Crystal Lake is the nemesis of the Lizards there. Gary gets a key win. San Fran a win. Southside a win. And Vegas will lose at Chicago. So take a look here with a few games to go. Any drama? I think we've got a few to look at. Carolina and Vegas. Illinois, I think I'm going to count you out. Now it's can Carolina hold down home field advantage against Vegas? Southside and Gary. Gary now just hanging on to the playoffs. Southside has the home field advantage. So let's see. Yeah, you might have to book a flight to Wales. What the hell is going on? Here we go. Carolina winner. Union Stewards in 13. Beantown wins. Crystal Lake shuts out Lancaster. That's good for Gary. Washington a winner. It's good for Gary because they lost to Northwest. What the hell's going on? And Manchester, upsetting everybody, beat Southside. This is the spoiler. What do they look like here in their last so many games? Manchester is, oh, well, they're only 5-5, so thought they had some big streak going. Carolina a winner. Pete Alexander, 29 wins. Beantown beats Illinois. Crystal Lake over Lancaster. Crystal Lake's raining on Lancaster's parade. Gary gets a key win. Chicago beats Vegas. And Southside smashes Manchester on to the 29th. Manchester, another one-run win against Gary. That's going to make MV's season. That'll be the one thing he has to look back on. Crystal Lake shuts out Lancaster, so that keeps Lancaster. Well, they're already out of it anyway. San Fran a winner. Vegas beats Beantown, and Northwest beats Southside. So I think everything's pretty much locked up right here. Nobody can catch anybody or replace them. So let's just finish it. Lancaster beats Lehigh. Lehigh's struggled to finish the season here. Illinois over Chicago. Gary gets a win. Crystal Lake, Carolina, Vegas, and Southside. And with that, I can hear cheers virtually from David Lando that the season is in the books. Season 13 comes to a close. What do we see? We see Chicago, no surprise, getting the bye, winning the division. So Carolina will host Vegas in round one of the playoffs in the second up division. No more tears. It will be by a game and a half. Um, Southside hosting Gary. I'm going to take a photograph of this and post it. Oh yeah, what about October 1st? That's why the games didn't match. I'm like, so I see 153. Oh yeah, we have games on October 1st. October 1st. Can you imagine, David, if I just said, let's post it overnight and we'll do October 1st tomorrow? Southside, a winner. Lehigh, a winner. Chicago, a winner. Crystal Lake, Carolina, and Beantowns. And now we've got all of the numbers should add up. Let's take a look at it. Southside will host Gary. Carolina will host Vegas. What stands out this season? Well, Eddie Collins wins the batting title. Josh Gibson hits 56 home runs. We've got a three-way tie for RBI leader. Um, Vance with strikeouts. Alexander and Luke for Lehigh, two 29-game winners. Grover Alexander, Cy Young Award winner. Eddie Collins, the MVP. Well, 500 is right, David. So we take a look at how things finish for the season. Again, Clues 7-3 to finish it. I finish out 5-5. Southside made a hell of a run, went 8-2. Gary went 3-7, and that was the difference between home field advantages. Southside gets back up. Illinois finished 500. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. So thanks for everybody tuning in. I know David's ready to draw years. Let's get the order out. Let's do all that. But I will post this over on the Discord and let the arrangements for the postseason begin. And I'll post this file. I will set up. In fact, let me set that up now. Uh, Playoff game. Let's set it up. We've got Chicago 1, Carolina 2, Vegas 3, Lehigh, Southside, and Gary. Da, da, da. There we go. Thanks